And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Steven Matz. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down. And now it's Juan Soto. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in St. Louis, and on the hill, Jose Butto.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. And he drops it down the third baseline. Has to barehand it. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Here's a 1-2. That one missed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at Busch Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Next pitch is outside. Fought off foul. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Jesse Winker. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Outside with a breaking ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. No score here in the second. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Jeff McNeil stands in. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Two outs.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And we're back. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Next one misses. 2-1. And that's outside. And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's Contreras now.
Contreras.
And Wilson down on strikes.
Batting 6.
And now
right
here
fielder,
is Alec Burleson.
Runner, yes,
There goes the runner. Nice stop to first. And they get the out. Here's Nolan Gorman.
7. Second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. And that'll do it. On to the third inning. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Just missed. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Now here is Luis Angel Acuna, and that's downstairs and outside. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Here comes Alvarez around third. He will score and they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And misses inside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Here's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Acuna leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
A dive. Nice stop from his knees to throw. Jose Barrero coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 27.
Runners at the corners here.
Jose
one away.
Barrero.
Here's Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. That misses. 2-2. On the ground, could be two. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. And a foul ball. Fastball is outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. In the air, out towards left center, and there's one down. Victor Scott, the next to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the batting order turns over. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
High fly ball out to center field. McNeil in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Start of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Brandon Nimmo. Inside. 2-1.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
One out, base is empty. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Winker, the runner at second with one away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the dirt, blocked. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and
so they turn things over to the righty, Andre Palante.
Now pitching
He has
for the
a great
Cardinals.
slider with tons of movement.
Number 53, Andre Palante.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. That one's in there. 1-2.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
The 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now Francisco Alvarez. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Sets him down looking. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone. Bottom of the fourth, and now it's going to be Mason Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
That's a ball.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count's full.
3-2.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
Brendan Donovan.
Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2. On the ground right side. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now
Here's
batting,
Nolan Arenado.
third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And that one missing low. The Redbirds still looking for their first hit in this one. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Winker sizing this one up. He's got it, and that is that. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. Right through there for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's Frankie Lindor. You talked about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball, and you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Makes the catch for the out. Juan Soto now.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Scott sizes this one up. Drops into the glove, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. And a count 1-2. In the air, left field. Winker should have it. One away. Jose Barrero next up for the Cardinals.
Jose Barrero.
The Mets leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. That one missed.
No.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls. 2 strike.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Winker makes the grab. 2 down. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count's even at 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Gets to it onto first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Nimmo now at the plate. And strike 2.
1-2.
Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Now here is Jesse Winker.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
Started to swing, held up. Alonso over at second, one down. That's in there. And the count is filled up. On the ground. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And Winker is set down. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Third baseman.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Clay Holmes.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Well, one-run game. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott the second.
And that is out of play. Caught him looking for the K. And next is the designated hitter, Lars Nootbaar. The Cardinals hitless so far in the game. And that's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Hard hit right side. Toss to Alonso. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting.
And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing at a ground ball. Vientos throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Maton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Phil Maton.
Well, one-run game. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Francisco Alvarez just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. In the air, right side. And there's one down. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets.
Luis Angel Acuna.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
That one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in St. Louis, now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
Next pitch is outside. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's Nolan Arenado. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Alonso. Spin throw, that's 1. Return throw to the pitcher. It gets away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. And that one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That one down the line, and it stays fair. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there.
Not much taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ryan Stanek.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Barrero. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John King.
47.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, 1-run game. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. swing and a liner foul off to the right. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
2-2.
Got him swinging.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. King, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Arenado to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Brandon Nimmo will hit next. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up. Contreras on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Pedro Pages. Looking to get the tying run on base. Off the mark there, and a count 2-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Victor Scott.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one a little bit high. 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
He goes down looking.
Now batting, the
Lars
designated hitter.
Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals.
Lars Nootbaar.
2 outs. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
Now pitching
Back
for
now,
the Cardinals.
and on the mound, a closer, Ryan Helsley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jesse Winker digs in now.
Left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Fly ball down the line. Donovan on his way over. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty.
3-2.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jeff McNeil.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Oh, you could tell he was stiffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Popped up. Barrero. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Austin Warren. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 44, Austin Warren.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mason Wynn.
Now this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Check swing, called strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Line drive. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Headed towards the corner. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Now a move being made at second base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Jordan Walker. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. The winning run on second base. And that misses. And it's 2-1. That's inside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And that's a base hit. throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just a solid swing.
Genesis Cabrera taking the mound. He's making his second appearance of the season. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Barrero. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's in there. 2-2. Winning run at third. One down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Pedro Pajes, the next to hit.
Now batting.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
So they're all loaded up. Yeah, that's fouled off. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
Now pitching.
Back
for the
now,
Cardinals.
we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound,
Number
Kyle
52.
Leahy.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Base hit right field. Coming home, and he boots it. He scores, and they have the lead. And he'll pull into second safely.
Comes through with the RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now, Juan Soto. That one missed. The count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of the 10th. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate.
Brandon Nimmo.
Two on, 2 outs. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Falling behind 2-1.
In this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up to middle or to right field.
In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, but it's off his glove. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. There's the strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Next offering is down low. And that one is inside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I think ultimately get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Huascar Brazoban.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So they're down to their final out. And here is Brendan Donovan. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. This could end it. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it falls. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and again, we are tied.
Big RBI for him right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Winning run stands at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and on the mound to start the 11th inning, JoJo Romero.
59.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting any.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Nimmo up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. Jeff McNeil will hit next.
Center fielder Jeff McNeil.
And that's in the dirt.
One strike.
On the ground to third. Boots it. Runner from third in to score. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Now
Francisco Alvarez.
No. 2-1.
Foul ball there. McNeil, the runner at first with two gone. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And that is that. We're in extras here. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Ball four, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Kodai Senga.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Barrero. Swing and a ball popped in the air. In comes the winning run, and the Cardinals walk it off in the 11th.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
And the final score here, 4-3. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.